Hi there and welcome. Thanks for being here. Welcome to my kitchen. So glad to see you guys here tonight. Thanks for being here. Hey, Fajita Phantom, thank you for the subscription. I don't think I have a rock with your name on it yet or your word. So think about that. And I can't see chat yet, but Robbie will fix that. So thank you for that. Think of your word, and we'll get you a rock on there. I'm Dana, and I'm so glad to see all you guys here. And woohoo, Fajita Phantom, woohoo! Yeah, so we got some stuff to do tonight. We got some chicken to fry. We got some slaw, spicy slaw to make. We've got that apple crumb bar Nashville hot sauce for Robbie. I might make him a snack too because it might be a while before we eat. So we've got that, and also we've got to decide what we're making on Sunday because I was leaving that up to you guys. And then we also might start working on, I want some ideas for February. So, because I was hoping to have you guys have the menu for that, but I will by Sunday, or the list of menus on that. So how are you guys doing today? Because you know, Fajita Phantom, you're going to hear all of that again at some point during this broadcast. So, oh look, there's my water. How are you doing? I'm doing okay here. I was very disappointed because Robbie told me earlier this week that he does not indeed like washing the dishes. I was crushed. So Fajita Phantom, what would you like your word of the year to be? Because when you subscribe in January, your name is going to go on a rock with your word for the year 2022. And then it's going in my garden. At the end of the month, I'm going to have like a little rock garden. And I will always know who was with me in January of 2022. Success. I like it. Okay. Let's get your rock here. And I'm always hoping I spell everybody's name right because I'm bad at that. And we'll put success on the back. My word is curiosity. I think it's Drinkwazer's word too. And there we go. You're late. You're late. You're not that late. There you go. There's your rock. If we could also do it under here, but I don't think Robbie's there. I think I've got that the right way. This way. I'll get this right. There we go. Awesome. So thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Dream It Collectibles. Thank you so much, Juan, for being in here. We want to make sure we give Juan a shout out there, who is another fellow streamer. Oh my gosh, thank you for the
Kelsey
bits.
Lewin cheered. X500. Robbie, start
I haven't
cooking.
even started cooking yet. I haven't even started yet. Oh my gosh, your head. So if you don't know, for 500 bits, you can get Robbie to cook for 5 minutes in the in here. So yeah, so you're gonna have to start this. Okay, well let me chat here for a second. Oh my God, because you're like, go, 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 and I'm trying to like slow down. I don't know why he's got a knife. He actually does not need one. So this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so much fun. Oh, thank you so much, Fajita Phantom. Thank you for the host. All right, we're doing good. I know Robbie's not very happy right now because he has to start off the cooking today, and we're gonna actually start with our apple crumble.
Do I just crumble some apples? How's this work?
Nope.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
So that's the thing. So Kelsey has given us a 500 bits. Thank you so much, sweetie. And if you're not aware, she's my daughter, so I can call her sweetie. And she has to do that. You have some.
I grabbed the knife. She said no.
Okay, we're gonna start the 5 minutes once you actually start cooking. Okay.
Well,
So.
What? No, I started it 2 minutes ago. What
No.
are you talking about?
So the first thing you need to do. Would you like to just read it, or would you like me to talk you through it?
No, you can talk me through it.
Okay.
I can't read that well.
So you need to go get the spray for the pan. Okay, 5 minutes, Robbie has to
Spray.
cook. I'm going over
Spray.
here. It's
Or
in the, oh my goodness, I just turned off our light. It's chaos here already. It's going to
Kelsey,
be
what have you
chaotic
done?
as Robbie starts to cook.
Spray.
All right, hang on.
You need a pantry cam.
Here. I do need a pantry cam. Are you going to figure out how to do that?
All right, I do what with this?
Let's make sure you're in the picture too. You need to spray that pan down. We're
I'm
prepping
totally in the
pan.
picture. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that's not needed.
There we go. Let's spray that down.
The board?
No, not the board, the pan. Oh, and then we're gonna see how you're gonna do with the worst cooks do with the food processor.
I definitely qualify for that show. This is a terrible idea.
I love this idea. Okay, so now we're going to take walnuts
Walnuts. Where are
and
the walnuts?
and the oats. They're behind you, and those are the oats. So we're
Found some
making apple
oats.
crumble bars.
I'm assuming these are the walnuts.
The ones that say walnuts. That's good. You need,
See, I can read.
okay, so you need a cup of walnuts and 1.5 cups of the oats. Are they down here? They are down here.
Are these the right ones to use? We had a debate last night about how to measure nuts or whatever versus.
Hi, Claire. How are
Liquid.
you doing? I'm over here trying to stay out of the way.
Sorry, what did I need?
You need 1.25 cups of those into the food processor. You want to make sure the blade is in there correctly too. I'll do that to make sure we don't hurt
You don't
somebody.
trust me?
We don't stab somebody. So if you're just getting in here, Robbie has to cook for 5
I'm
minutes
making
because
a
Kelsey
mess.
redeemed 500 bits to get Robbie to cook. Well, that was almost a cup. See, you might want to put a few extra in there.
There, 1.25 cups.
Okay, but let's put a few more because your cup was not quite there. All right, now you need
This
a
is
cup
going
of
well.
walnuts.
This
You
is
need a
going
cup of walnuts in there. He is doing
missing-
great. He actually has cooked a couple of times. That's not a cup.
Oh my gosh. It's basically full.
It's got to be to the top. There we go. That's better.
Okay,
All right. Now you
Done.
Now you got to put the top on.
I think I remember how to do that.
Do you?
Oh, wait, hold on, that's not even on there. Are you trying to kill me?
That part was on there. Uh-huh.
Is that on?
No.
Hold on. We've almost got this.
I'm glad you're just chilling. Robbie's just chilling here too. Can you tell? So let's look at the top and look at the shape. Okay. There
we go.
Yay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so now you're gonna turn it on.
I wish I was just stalling.
Well, actually,
That
you're
was-
gonna hit
that was-
pulse.
That was
oh,
real.
you knocked the thing off though now, so we've got to open this back up. I don't know how the blade got knocked off. How did the blade get knocked
Because
off?
I'm involved.
I think it's because you were moving this around so much. Okay, so hit pulse. You're going to keep pulsing. Yeah, like that. This is the content, yes.
Are we good? Are we pulsed?
Well, let me say, exposed. Does it have the consistency of coarse breadcrumbs?
Yes.
What do you guys think? You can help them out here. I think that's probably
I think
good.
that looks great.
Okay. Yes, so we've got, I think Robbie's got 2 more minutes. Two
All
more
right,
minutes.
what's next? I'm getting the hang of
next,
this.
You need to transfer this to a medium bowl. So let's get you a medium
So not the one I
bowl
sprayed.
here. No, that's not a bowl.
Those are both bowls.
No.
That's my tip of the day.
This is not a bowl. It can can't be used as a bowl, but that's what we're gonna bake things in.
All right, medium bowl. This in there.
Yep.
How do we get to let go? There we go. It let go.
Ta-da! Look, you did it. Awesome. Okay, now you're gonna add cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
And I had the cinnamon out.
I know.
What? And salt. And you need 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. And then on here it just says salt.
1.5 teaspoons, she
Yeah,
says.
and then a 1/4 teaspoon salt. He's almost done with his part of this.
Teaspoon is
So-
this one.
So just know that's always an option if you want to see Robbie cook.
No one ever wants to see this again. This is...
Okay, is that a teaspoon? Okay, just making
It's
sure.
the little T.
Okay, you're correct. Just making sure.
But you said 1.5?
Yes.
I gotta find the half. Hang on.
You can guess this one if you want to.
Oh, now I can just guess.
Yeah, for this.
You give me trouble on the oats.
Kelsey says she's going to add this to our weekly
That's...
budget.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean,
Okay.
thank you.
And a quarter
Thank you.
1/4 teaspoon salt.
1/4 teaspoon.
And now you stir that up. And guess what? You've
And
done
we
your
stir.
You've done your
I can go
part.
back to producing. I'm safe for 25 minutes. Hopefully, Kelsey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's going to taste extra delicious tonight. There you go. It's even stirred. I stayed extra
Excellent.
for you.
Okay.
There we go. I'm
So-
going to run away now.
All right, so show this when you get over there. You're going to have to show me how to do some producing now because I don't know how to change
First,
the
we've got to
scenes.
change the camera back to Dana.
Does that means not looking way up here, a little bit lower? He got rolled oats everywhere.
I did a thing, guys.
He did it. Part of it. He got the stuff prepped. So this is going to be our crust, and it's also going to be the top of this. So we've got to get some oils in there. So we're going to use some coconut oil and some honey, actually, is the other thing. Now I need to melt my coconut oil. And I know Robbie hates this. I hate making more dishes for him now that I know he doesn't enjoy it. So sad. Okay. And because if you're doing this, there are 2 different kinds of coconut oil. You can either get it where it's in a more liquid form. The kind I keep on hand is not liquid form. So for this, you need to melt it. And luckily, I have lots of spoons near me. So how are you guys doing today? I wasn't planning on cooking quite that fast, but we got it started. The oven's at 350, and this is going to be our dessert tonight.
I am worn out.
You're worn out after 5 minutes. So what are you guys thinking you would like to have me cook on Sunday? Is there anything in particular you guys want to see? Like, are we missing? Oh my gosh! Darth! Hi! Hi! Thank you for the raid. Hello, Raiders! The diner's closed. How did it turn out? We were there. We got to see the orzo being cooked, but I didn't get to see what the final dish looked like. How did it go? Hello, Vicariously. Welcome in. Hi, Beaked Healer. Woo! How are you? For those of you, you might have seen me in the chat in Darth's diner, but I'm Dana, and I'm a food and drink streamer here. I'm not a trained chef, much like Darth. I just like cooking in my kitchen. And or outside. I just like cooking. I don't know why I said in my kitchen, but there you go. And yeah, here we are. You just missed it. You just missed Robbie having to try and cook for 5 minutes, which was fun. So my daughter has decided to put in her weekly budget 500 bits so that she can make Robbie cook for 5 minutes, because that's what we've decided we're doing around here. Because it was funny. But he did it. He got it done.
The food processor closed. She gave me trouble on my measuring.
Yeah. So if we haven't, let's give a shout out to Darth for my group, for my community here. If you are not following Darth, you need to follow him. He's on at 4 o'clock my time central. So 5 o'clock Eastern time, Monday through Friday. New schedule, right? Did I get that right? Yeah, we've got a little bit of a cool down on it, Kelsey.
We don't want you to spend all your money.
Because otherwise we'll be here till midnight cooking if I don't get at least some stuff done in between. How did the pot roast on the grill turn out? Because I'm really interested in that. I've never done that before. So, but make sure you're giving Darth a follow. I'm kind of all over the place. Woo! All right, so tonight we're making fried chicken with some spicy slaw. I'm gonna make a Nashville hot sauce for Robbie because he loves Nashville hot chicken. Once we went to Nashville and he had it now, he gets it wherever he sees it. He grades it based on Prince's hot Nashville chicken, which is really kind of unfair. So, hello, Mama Mita. And right now we're working on our dessert, which is gonna be apple crumble bars. That doesn't have any processed sugar in it. So we're using the sweetness from the apples, we're using honey, but we're not actually gonna be putting any sugar in it. So it's really good if you have to really watch your sugar, your processed sugar intake on it. So hello, Wendy Dope. Look, thanks for coming in. I'm so happy. And of course, Robbie will make us a cocktail somewhere down the line, something that he's actually very good at. Unlike trying to figure out how to use the food processor. But he made it happen.
I'll put the drink recipe in the chat for you guys, just so that you know what's on the way.
Oh, I said I had to melt this first. Why did I put that in there? Because I'm talking. Let's melt that. So yes, Nashville hot chicken is amazing. So Papa Brock, have you been to Prince's hot chicken? Because Robbie and I last year took a 2-week trip. And look, I just put more in there. Okay, it's fine. It's all fine. Everything's fine. And we drove through Nashville on our way up to Maine. And then on our way back, Robbie was like, well, we have to stop. So he timed when we were driving home so that he would be at Prince's right when they opened. So I think he's hooked. I think he's hooked. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Bravewood Beanery. Welcome in. Let's give a shout out to Bravewood Beanery. She is another food and drink streamer. If you like coffee, things made with coffee, things to eat with coffee, she has got the goods on Mondays. So go give her some love and be caffeinated. So, oh, you had it at Hattie B's? So we didn't go to Hattie B's. We decided to go to Prince's, but I'm sure next time we go to Nashville, we'll try Hattie B's as well, because I heard that's good. Hey, thank you. Robbie's like, say something about these people. So thank you for the follow, Vicariously and Sandro. Thank you so much. You're lurking. Feel free. I love lurkers. I get to talk, and that's what I like to do. I like to talk. Robbie doesn't like to talk so much. So when he's cooking, he'll just be concentrating mostly, probably. We'll get him to talk.
I can't walk and talk at the same time. I certainly can't cook and talk at the same time.
Oh, you can. He likes spreadsheets. That's what he likes. He does the dishes here, and I had thought all this time since I started streaming in May that he liked doing dishes, but he told me he doesn't. So I was kind of disappointed. Like, well, now I need to watch how many dishes I use. So thank you so much for the follow, Papa Brock. Thank you. Yeah, so Hattie, from what I understand in Nashville is that is that Prince's was the original, but a lot of people prefer Hattie's over Prince's that I've heard. But I think the most important part about a Nashville hot chicken, because I've had Nashville hot chicken where it's just hot. It's just spicy, and there's like no real flavor to it, so.
But Prince's was so good.
But Prince's
'cause
was
it
not
had
that.
Tons
So-
of flavor. The chicken was perfectly cooked, and it was really spicy. It's
Yep.
the perfect balance.
Both times.
Both times. yes.
Both times we had to go there. Both times. And Robbie eats really spicy stuff, and he never sweats. And all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, you're sweating while you're eating that.
A lot. And that was the third hottest? There were 2 or 3 levels above what I
where
got.
you got,
and I was
yeah.
sweating that much. And I like spicy.
All right, so there's the coconut oil. That's going in there. I need to get some honey in here. My honey may or may not cooperate with me today. Let's see. 4 tablespoons. Oh, you know what? This will be easier to do it this way too with this. So one of the things I need to do today with everybody, and I want some input, is I have not decided what I'm doing on Sunday because I had left that open to chat and Discord and stuff to give me some ideas. And do you guys have any ideas? What should I cook for dinner on Sunday? This is gonna take a while here.
I can just cut the bottle open. That might be faster.
It might be. I've got so much honey. Maybe one of the other bottles is in better condition here.
You have more than 1 bottle of honey?
I have 2 bottles, 2 jars. Hello, Elsa. Hello, how are you doing? How are things on Friday? Is Friday good?
Please tell me Friday's good. It's been a long week.
I keep asking Robbie, I'm like, how was your day? And he goes, ugh. It's like he's the Witcher or something.
I'm turning into him.
So, here we go. Here's our honey. This one is cooperating more, making a lot of noises that may not be something you want to hear on a cooking show. But Friday is better than Thursday. Oh, did you leave the cooking oil in the shot?
I did. I'm glad to hear that, Elser. That is encouraging news.
Elsa is in Australia, so it's Friday. Robbie is always jealous on Thursdays here in the United States when Elsa shows up because... All right. I don't want to cheat us on honey since this is going to be our main sweetener other than the apples in this. So, get that in there. So nobody has any ideas for me for what to cook. I know I could do that, but I'm lazy. You can also put it in the microwave for like 15 seconds and that helps. But I'm lazy. I'm talking. How was everybody's week? Did anything good happen this week for people? Anything you want to talk about? Mine was just pretty much trying to get back on a normal kind of schedule after having been sick. I think I'm almost there, although Robbie would say I'm always kind of chaotic.
It's for Sunday stream, right? The ideas?
Let's see. Yes, for Sunday streams, but also for February, I'm going to start putting my menus together tomorrow for February. So I'm good on all of that. I do know. So the ones I'm thinking, you can tell me I want this on Sunday or I can't be here on Sunday. Do it in February. Next month, I know that we're going to be doing Korean tacos one Thursday. I want to do some sort of burger, so I'm open to ideas on burgers. I'm going to do some sort of pasta, and Robbie and I like to make our own pasta, so I'm open for ideas on that. And we can do raviolis, we can do lasagnas, we can also do, I got a new noodle maker for Christmas that we did rigatoni, no, Yeah, rigatoni. We made rigatoni last time, but I can do macaroni and I can do bucatini with it. So that was kind of cool. So burger recipes from HelloFresh. What are on these burgers? I have not done lava cakes, and I should do that. And you know what I should put in that? Coffee.
What's a bacon explosion log?
A bacon explosion log. I have never heard. What is that, B-Tealer? If I choose your thing and you have the recipe, you'll have to drop it into Discord, because I do have a Discord, and that will help me not go insane looking for it on the internet somewhere. Super stew. Okay, so I did crab and corn chowder a week ago. Was it a week ago, or was that just the last stream? I can't even remember anymore. What kind of super stew? Because I love that. I love soup. I love stew. It's all good. Did you hear coffee? Darth, are you following Bravewood Beanery on Mondays? She actually does small roast batches of coffee to order, like the grind you want and the roast you want. So yeah, you can DM me the recipe. Fabulous. Crab and corn, yes. But I've already done crab and corn, so you can check on that. Deer chili. I don't happen to have any venison, but I can check around and see if I can find some. I've never made chili with venison before. Okay, so kaffa lava cakes. Robbie's keeping notes. I was going to do them, but he's much better at that than I am. And it's the only time I get to see his handwriting. I never get to see his handwriting other than that, because he types everything, except for cards. He'll write those out. All right, what else do we have? Foley, which is a massive bargain. That's awesome. I haven't played any Pokemon games in a very, very long time. So another chowder, huh? Okay. Macaroni and bean soup. Pasta fagioli. So I was thinking, because that could be pasta and soup, right? Because I have my pasta machine maker thing. So, and Italian wedding soup. That is so funny that you said that vicariously, because I almost made that a couple of weeks ago, but I made another like rustic Tuscan soup with like all the things you have left over. And it was okay. It wasn't awesome, but I want to do Italian wedding soup. I want to make tiny meatballs. I think that would be fun. I did used to play Pokemon Stadium, but I like the mini games better than anything else. All right, so I have to take a half a cup of this. I really need to look at the recipe here. Otherwise, it'll be like Robbie made this. And he's like, hey. So I need to put a half a cup of this, I think. Let me double check. Yes, and refrigerate it. So we'll put that in the refrigerator. And then in another bowl, I need to vigorously whisk egg whites. One egg white.
You do have a favorite Pokemon, don't you?
I have what?
A favorite Pokemon?
I do have a favorite Pokemon. I do. So I'm a therapist, although I wasn't a therapist at the time, but it really fits. Maybe that's why I became a therapist, because that was my favorite Pokemon. I don't know. So what's my favorite Pokemon, everybody? Let's see here. Kitchen sink soup. Yes, so I kind of did a kitchen sink soup, but an Italian version of that. What cookbook am I using? So you may know that I'm trying to cut down on things like gluten and processed sugars, because they just cause so much pain and inflammation in me. And so this is Michael Simon's book, and it has a lot of different recipes that he has substitutions for things that cause inflammation. So, and I have found that I've liked almost all the recipes I've cooked out of this one and his first one, which is also called Fix It With Food, but it's called the 10-day. Here, I'll pull it out so you can see it. I'm just going to carry around this egg until I drop it on the floor. Floor egg.
You joke,
I,
but it's likely to
I
happen on the
drop
stream.
something on the floor almost every time. So this is his first one. And so, you know, if you're in a lot of pain, one thing I realized is when I did 10 days of a 10-day reset in here and took out all those things, took out gluten and alcohol and processed sugar and meat and dairy, I felt the best I had felt in absolute years. But I 100% love gluten and alcohol. So I just know that if I have that, I'm going to pay for it the next day. So let me find my whisk. Is my whisk? Oh no, here it is. I was about to say, if it's in the dishwasher, that's going to be a problem. I think Robbie made a mess over here.
What? Sure, blame the guy that was there for like 5, 6, 7 minutes.
I know. It's very handy. It's a very handy thing to do. So, yeah, I really like it. You can find some of the recipes if you want to try them first. You can find a few of them online. I have to actually say my Pokemon. Anybody? My favorite Pokemon was Psyduck. So I even had a Psyduck until Rocky decided it was a dog toy. Oh yeah, and just like Darth, for those of you who came in with Darth, I also have 2 dogs, and one is a Velociraptor. He's outside barking and bothering the neighbors right now, which is better than him trying to get Robbie's attention by pulling on his jacket. So we'll go with that. All right, I'm gonna try and do this by hand. So we may be here a while. So, let's see here. Snorlax is your favorite? Just that because you like sleeping? And that's in handy? Or you think Snorlax was mine?
Squirtle or bust.
I know. Squirtle. I like Squirtle. So Juan's favorite. Does anybody else have a favorite Pokemon? I thought Pokemon were pretty ingenious because they have words in them that have something to do with like a Latin root to it a lot of times.
Let's see if mine's available.
What's yours? Yours is hard to quantify. Oh, you're both gluten-free. Oh, you use the gluten-free pasta. I have a bunch of gluten-free pasta in my pantry. And I do want to play with making gluten-free pasta, but I haven't made it yet, so. Let's see here. Let's see, which brand do I use? Mine starts, that's not the brand I'm using, I don't think. The brand of gluten-free stuff I have right now is Banza. At least I knew where it was. I didn't have to go very far. Charizard. Charizard's good. Yeah. Is Aaron? Is it pronounced Aaron? I don't know if they're cute, and if I need people to move, they can move. That must be one of the newer ones. I'm more familiar with the first
gen.
The first generation. Yes, Kelsey even had a Pokemon party as a kid. All of your favorite ones are bird Pokemon, imagine that. And you have a bird. Kelsey has a bird. If Darth's group, Kelsey is my daughter. She's out in Seattle, and she has a bird named Mido, who I think is a pain in the butt, but she loves him. He's also cute. Let's see here. Oh, it's a steel dog. Oh, okay. It's from the 3rd generation, so yes. Yes.
It's old, but new.
I mean, it depends on you know, how old you are. 20 years ago may not be. It's a long time ago.
I'm just not going to comment.
I don't know. That's good. Okay. I do like Gen 1 and Gen 2. They're my favorites. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here now that it's frothy. This is what hopefully it told me to do, because I just did it. I get talking. Darth will probably agree with me. It takes so much longer to cook things on a stream than it does. Although I gotta say, you've been rocking it on this during the week. Being able to do it in an hour and a half. I think that's pretty amazing. All right, so I put that egg white in here, which I'm hoping was what I was supposed to do. And then we're going to put this in the bottom of the pan. I did do the right thing, yay! So Robbie's not gonna put the oops counter on. Because there are times I get to talking and then I do something completely wrong. Yeah, you're loving the weekday streams. How old am I? I am 53.
Are you,
You know
sure
you're not
about
supposed.
that?
You know,
A couple years ago,
I'm
all
53,
year,
right.
she had the wrong age.
I was telling everybody I was 52.
Yeah, when
And
you were
then
51.
Robbie finally, after a couple of months, he said, "You do know you're 51, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, that math checks out." So, yeah. I've just learned to lean into the fact that I'm just not always right, so it's good. I'm so glad that you're loving the weekday streams. I just don't think, my schedule is so crazy during the week, because sometimes I see clients during the day and sometimes I see them at night. So I just decided to say Thursday I'm not going to see clients and I'm just going to do this and work out with my trainer so he can kick my butt. So, but I think that's awesome. So when I started doing this, this is what Kelsey told me. She said, consistency, just be consistent. Whatever you choose to do, be consistent about it. Because I didn't know anything about streaming. I got on the first day and I was just like, okay, let's go.
See what happens.
We had no opening thing. We had one camera.
And that was a phone.
And it was a phone. And I didn't have now I have a big monitor so I can see chat, but I had like a little iPad. No extra lights.
No music.
No music. No plan, no nothing. Okay, this is going in a 350 oven for 20 minutes. And look, I'm gonna set the timer. So I don't have to ask you guys, when did I put that in? I mean, I figure if I'm talking, somebody else should be counting or know what I do. Right, Darth? I know you said you have to, you fix things in the stream and then you forget what it is that you did. See, I'm trying to do it now. I've got a pencil with me. All right, so I've got that done. So we're going to carefully, and it tells me to do this carefully, peel off some zest off of this. I'm doing exactly what the thing is saying, which is use a peeler, right? When you're doing, that's not a long piece of zest. This will probably be more like several small pieces of zest. You're always making notes? That's good, yeah. I have all my mom's old recipes and there are notes all over them. And the notes even are things like, Dave really liked this, Dana did not, or give Dana extra sauce. Don't give any sauce to Dave or David. It'll even have the dates that she made things. Thus, I was looking at it and I said, hey, Kelsey, do you know what you had on your 13th birthday for dinner? I do. So that was funny. Okay, so in lieu of having 2 long pieces of zest, we're going to have multiple pieces here. We're gonna start making that inside part of our crumble. Okay. Oh, squeeze the lemon juice in a bowl and set aside. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those lots of little bowls. So, how long I've been streaming since? Well, first of all, let me say, make some messes. Thank you for the follow. I have been, hello Flashbang. I've been streaming since May, so not all that long. Oh, and I wanted to show you, Darth, are you still in here? Because I wanted to show you, I don't think I ever got to show you your rock once I finally did it for subbing. And then your word was, I should do this under here, right?
You should.
Here, how about that? All right. Where are we going? Here we go. There's your rock. I'm drifting. And there's your word for the year. Da, da, da. So there you go. So there's your, I wanted to make sure you got to see that. So hello, we're happy to see you too, make some messes. Any ideas on what I can cook on Sunday and in February? What would you like to see cooked on a stream? Robbie is here. So if you are new here, it takes more than just me to do this. I have Robbie. I haven't seen Oh, thank you, Spunk TJ. Hi. Oh, you want a rock? Well, I want you to have a rock. What's your word? What's your word of the year? We're gonna set that aside over there. We are not. Oh, to do stuffed cabbage. I could do that.
I will write those ideas down.
Yeah. I already did a stolen. Were you not here, Spunk, when I did that stolen all day long? Oh, or stolen your word. Wait, I'm confused. Yeah, so I did, one day I did stolen, and we were here all day long while I did that because, you know, you've got to let it rise, and then you got to punch it, and then you got to let it rise again. So it was this big. Oh, it's your word. Okay. Okay, cool. What does stolen mean in English? Oh, it was the first stream you joined. Oh, that's sweet. I love that. Okay, I should probably do some stuff here. I need to do a bunch of apples here, so, but I also have a sauce I gotta do, blah, 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 blah. Words are hard. So I'll just sing instead. I'm going to do cider lemon zest while I peel apples. And I think I gotta toss the apples in here, so I'm gonna get a bigger pan because it's gonna look like I'm using like a giant pot for 2 cups of apple cider. Wait, where is it? Now, I don't know about you guys. There are some things that are really hard to find in the grocery store. I have not had very good luck finding apple cider this year. I think Robbie and I, when we were in New Mexico, had to go to like 2 or 3 stores before we found any apple cider. So for you, stolen, you do for granny. Okay. I'm gonna catch up with you guys in chat in just a second here. I'm gonna try and concentrate for a minute before I lose all sense of what I'm doing here. Okay, so let's see here. What's the most difficult part of the recipes today? I think it's getting, once we get the fried chicken and are working on the fried chicken, I think it's gonna be getting the fry on the chicken proper.
Thanks again, Darth. Enjoy your lurk.
Yes, thank you, Darth. Thanks for bringing your wonderful community in here. And don't worry, Spunk, I'm gonna get yours. I just wanna get some stuff started here. Anyways, I'm having trouble finding apple cider, so we're using apple juice. So let's see here. Oh, I see why Kelsey is asking that question. What the most difficult part today is going to be. She's a little...
You seriously doubt how badly I can screw things up in 5 minutes. I'm a much better sous chef.
Yeah. Kelsey is just, I would like to eat my dinner tonight, so let's just keep that in mind.
I think some Raging Inferno peanuts could really spice up the Nashville sauce.
A little what, a little what, Mom? She's a little what, Mom? Sneaky, a little, I don't know what I was gonna say, Kelsey. All right, so we're gonna take these apples and we're gonna core them and dice them, and I bet, I don't know where my corer is. Oh, or do I? And I need to peel them. That's the part that's gonna take a little while. So, let's do that real quick. So I'm using 2 different kinds of apples here. I'm using 3 sweet apples, so I'm using Honeycrisp for that. And I'm using 3 tart apples, so I'm using Macintosh for that. Which is the best way if you're making pies or anything, is to kind of mix up the sweet and tart apples. You were laughing at me.
No, I'm laughing at myself because I'm just realizing something
What?
that I should have known a long time ago.
What, that apples were, that Apple and Macintosh and all of that kind of thing?
Yeah.
I mean, the first computers were called Macintoshes.
Yes.
And they had a little apple on it. Okay.
And tequila isn't a tequila sunrise.
Tequila's in a tequila.
So now I know 2 things. I have learned from Dana.
Yeah. Hey, Kelsey, what do you want me to cook in February? Or are you going to be around on Sunday?
She suggested pho.
Oh, pho?
Or pho.
Pho.
I've heard it both
That
ways.
would be that would be a good soup to make. We could totally do that.
Because I have my expensive notes.
You have your expensive. Oh, that's right. I'm so glad that Robbie is keeping notes of everything. What kind of apple is a?
Tamales.
Ooh, that would be great, because you know what I have? I have a special tamale steaming pot that I have never used. Never. And you know how big that is? It's like, takes up a lot of room. And Robbie and I have taken tamale classes. So that is an excellent suggestion, Papa Brock. I think that'll make it onto our menu for sure, because I've wanted to try and make them. I think the tricky part of those is getting the masa right in it. I want you to know this is a hilarious joke. Okay. What kind of apple is a bracket? I don't know. I'm not getting the joke. Apparently I'm lame or old or both. Both of those things are possible. Oh, so I think I was saying, and I totally got derailed, is that Robbie is my boyfriend. He's also my tech guy, my part-time dishwasher, my part-time dog wrangler, my chauffeur. He goes and gets stuff out of the refrigerator in the other room. So I'm a lot more bossy than Darth is, because Darth seems to do everything himself. But not me. I'm like Robbie. So, oh, Apple II. Yes, your dad had an Apple II. The second computer Apple release, the Apple II. Oh, okay. Okay, I got that. Bring some friends to help make the tamales. I bet I can get some friends over here to do tamales with me. Because we did, when we made them in the class, didn't we have like an assembly line?
Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it. There were 8 of us doing it at the class.
I think so.
And it went pretty quick. That would take a lot longer with just the 2 of us.
This is true. This is true. So you're not buying that I'm too old? I mean, my memory, there's that. I don't remember things all the time. Is there a seasonal February ingredient? I can tell you there's Groundhog Day, but groundhog is not an ingredient, so don't. Valentine's Day. I don't know if there's a seasonal ingredient for February in Texas. Maybe somebody can Google that. Seasonal ingredients in February in Texas. I can see one of our grocery stores always has like a theme going on, whether it's like hatch chilies or like right now is citrus. So they've got all sorts of weird citrus that they don't normally have, like sumo citrus and grapefruit cocktails and some stuff I've never even heard of. So, no way, never too old. Chocolate covered strawberries. We could do that for dessert one time. That would be yummy.
I'm definitely writing that one down.
Robbie's into that. But he doesn't like cherries, even though I make stuff with cherries. Just like he doesn't like anchovies. But he does. He might not like eating them whole. And just so you know what I'm doing here is I've got this simmering. I'm gonna try and let the apple cider reduce down by about half. That's what's going on in there. And one day I'll be done peeling apples and coring them. Anybody else? Anybody know any February foods? So on my channel, we always have a Taco Thursday. And it's a Taco Thursday because I don't stream on Tuesdays, but I stream on Thursdays. And that's going to be the Korean tacos. I think this month and last month were the first couple of months we didn't do a burger. We usually do a burger, so I want to get back and do that because I have my own grinder and I like to grind meat. It's fun.
It's fun and it's so much better when you do it fresh like that.
Oh my gosh,
it's amazing.
So much better. And we talked about we're going to do some sort of super stew. And let's see. Oh, I was thinking of maybe trying different types of chili paste from different parts of the world. So I have, I bought on a whim, because I'm weird, some ají amarillo, if you're not American, butchering Latin words. That is a yellow spicy chili paste. And there was another one, there was an Italian one recently I saw that I was like, ooh, that sounds interesting. Chicken caldo, that sounds good. Ooh, Cuban chicken is good too. One like this. No, I don't think I do. I do, it's this. Me and this, we're the apple peeler.
As long as it's you and not me, that's fine. It looks like it's going very well over there.
If I want to make a mess, I can do this really fast. But I'm trying to pretend like I'm really neat. Robbie knows the truth, though.
It's a disaster.
Robbie knows what the kitchen looks like when I'm done. I'm trying to get better on the stream so that make sure I don't cross-contaminate anything. All right, let's put these apple peels in here. Rinse this out real quick. We will get to fried chicken, I promise. We'll even show you the dogs in a little bit. One's quietly sitting in here watching the stream. The other is outside terrorizing the neighbors because that's what he likes to do. Rocky, our velociraptor. Yep, those are our two dogs. Rocky is a pandemic puppy.
And that's why he's so crazy?
Maybe. So we had neighbors who had got a puppy because they thought that was a good idea, and then they realized puppies are hard.
Especially this one. To be fair, Rocky is an extra challenge.
Well, yeah.
Like, he's better, but he's still a handful.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason we call him a velociraptor.
They just saw the signs that, like, this is always going to be a problem. Let's talk Dana into how much she wants a puppy.
No, they actually had started looking for other people. You know, sometimes the kitchen gadgets are awesome that make things a lot faster, but sometimes it's just good to do a little manual labor. Like, we're always in such a hurry, right? And I am the worst at that, so Robbie's gonna love this.
Oh my gosh! Hold on, where's a red marker?
I'm holding it properly. So, hey, thanks, Pop. I always say your name right. Pops Cockles. Thank you again for the sub. What is your word for the year? I got to do some rocks here in a little bit.
Kelsey, she doesn't have room for
them. Yes, there's that. But I am expanding the laundry room. Oh, look, I didn't take all of these out yet.
I give it 6 months to a year before she runs out of room again.
Oh my gosh, no. I won't even fit everything I've got that I want to put in there.
Oh, well, apparently I went too high. I was way over.
Jana will use up all that room one day after it's done.
Yeah, what's your word for the year?
What's your word? Yes. So instead of doing, for me, instead of doing a, like for the past 8 years, instead of doing like a resolution, I have a word for the year that I just kind of carry around with me throughout the whole year. This year it's on my bracelet and it says curiosity. So people have things like curiosity, strengthen, let's see, what are some of the other ones? We have acceptance, evolution, success, fun. So anything like that. What's a word that you would like to remember? Like this year, I want to do something with this. And then it's going to go on a rock that I am going to put in my garden at the end of January, or I may go in. I was sick for the first couple of weeks in January, so, or for the first week, I may go an extra week into February. Make sure I don't miss anybody. I got yours, Spunk. We're gonna get that. Robbie's writing it all down.
No pressure.
You got time. I'm not doing it right now. I don't have a pen in my hand like, no, I need it now. So no pressure. Uh-oh. You want to get that out of the oven? Oh, Robbie's also my sometimes sous chef as well. And one more apple to finish coring, and then I can start chopping it up. Oh, we don't want floor apples. What? Are you sure? Come on. What was it? We almost had floor something earlier. There we go. How's it look? Okay, that looks good. And the oven has to stay on because this has all got to go back in there. So this is a apple crumble bar. So if you're just joining us, that we're making dessert first, since it's got to go in the oven and cool down. And what was that noise? Was that the camera? Oh, the other camera that we're still trying to figure out. So these are going to all go in there. I'm using 2 different kinds of apples if you're just coming in. For our apple crumble bars that do not have any processed sugar in it, we are using the sweetness from the apples and honey for all of our sweetness in this. And I'm going to read where I'm supposed to be going here. And it's a medium heat, bring to a gentle simmer. Add remaining 2 tablespoons of honey, some apples. Oh, was I not supposed to put all the honey in the other one? Oh well, it happens. Right? You get to talking, you're laughing, and you do something wrong. Good news is, none of the mistakes I've really made have made the food not taste good. So that's always a good thing. Do the dogs like apple? Oh, floor egg. Thank you, Flashbang. It was almost the egg I dropped on the floor. That would have been worse than a floor apple, because I don't think I would have been able to use it.
You definitely didn't use the floor salt.
I did not use the floor salt. And look, the one dog heard asking if the dogs like apples, and now he's here by my feet. Exactly. I own it. I used to be very methodical, and I can be, but I've just found you don't always need to do that when you're cooking. There's some things that are really important. And I don't have an R2-D2 like Darth, so I don't know why I said that. I was just thinking it. All right. And if you're wondering, on the other dogs, the dog that drink more arsenic, which is Robbie, and please don't drink more arsenic. In fact, don't drink any arsenic. If you've had some, don't drink any more.
I think Otis found an apple. We're about to find out if he likes it or not.
There we go. He may think he likes it, and then he may spit it out on the floor somewhere. That dog is Kelsey's dog, Grummy, who used to live here. But now it's in Seattle. Very sad. I don't know that Grummy and Rocky would get along. So, Grummy, sad? Yeah, it's sad that Grummy's not here. For 2 reasons. One is, if Grummy were here, you would probably be here. And Grummy is a very sweet dog. Except when she decides that she wants attention and nobody else can have it. And she's not mean about it. She's just like, you're in my way. Go over here. I know she loves it there. So Kelsey's animals are really quite funny, but the bird, her bird, is any of the Mito gang in here? I mean, I'm assuming if we have Mito gang in here, then we have pictures of Mito. The bird so badly wants to go on a walk with the dog. So walks on the floor to the front door, like this, on the floor. Squawking, not chirping. There we go, there's Mito. Maybe a little hard to see. You know, you got to, boy, I chopped these really big, so hopefully this will work out. It should. They're gonna get soft because they're gonna get cooked on the stove for a little bit. So we're gonna add all of this into here, which I actually was supposed to pull the lemon out, so let's do that. Now it's really hot.
What? The pot on the stove is hot?
Yes. It's kind of weird, isn't it, that it's hot? Let's get all that lemon out there. You know, if I had just 2 strips of lemon, this would be easier. That zest will give it some nice lemon flavor. If you don't know this, the zest of the citrus fruits have so much flavor. All those nice oils. Oh my goodness, this may even be too small. I do miss the Grand Pup. All right, we're gonna turn this on.
See, if you just cut them smaller, they'd fit better.
Doubtful. This could be a lot of apples. All right, we're gonna let this cook down, maybe. And then I need to add some salt to it, and I need, where's the lemon juice going? Add the remaining 2 tablespoons of honey and a pinch of salt. Move to the heat, stir in the, oh, that's when we're gonna do it after we've taken it off the heat. Okay, I need honey, right? That's what I said.
More honey?
Yeah, I'm not gonna put as much in here because I think I accidentally put all the honey in the other things, so we'll put a little bit in here just to sweeten these a little bit. Your word is effort. Put more effort into things. Okay, I like it. My words over the years have been things like simplify. I did have one year I had 3 words. Help, thanks, wow. Explore. Do you remember? You weren't around when I started doing this, so you probably don't remember. More. Let's put a little salt in there. What? My hands are wet. I don't want to stick them in the salt. Okay. Awesome. So while I'm going to let this cook down, and this is going to cool off a little bit, and hopefully this cooks down because this is a lot. I'm gonna do the rocks while Rocky, your name is Robbie, not Rocky. You should know your name. It was me. You're gonna make us a drink.
Oh, are you gonna make 2 rocks?
I am, that's what I just said. All right, let's find a couple in here. All right, so see, here are the rocks, and where did I put the pen for this? I think I'll use this one. All right, I have Spunk TJ, right? TJ, I'm gonna put 2022 on here because hopefully I will remember to do this next January with you guys too. And you want stolen on your rock. That will help me remember exactly who you are. So there we go. There's, hey, Spunk TJ. And then, who was the other? It was Pops Cockles. Oh, let's see if I can get your name on this rock. Cockles. 2022. Effort. If only rocks came in smooth forms all the time. All right, there we go. Yay! And now Robbie's gonna make us a cocktail while I let this cook down and get to the next thing. And this is our basket of rocks. So today, and I think only 2 of them in here don't have names. 2 or 3 of them don't have names on them. So Pops also works. Okay, awesome. That'll be easier. Hey, Arwen, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. I'm glad that you are here. Okay, so Robbie's gonna make us a blood orange mule. So there's a story behind this. I don't really know where I came up with the recipe for this, but we went out of town for my birthday in June to the beach, and I made up a couple of batches of these to take to the beach, and Robbie fell in love with them and was very upset that I only made them. And was very upset at me that there were only 2 batches of these. So basically, it's just like a mule, which is typically vodka, ginger beer, and lime. This one just adds.
Do I need to go grab ginger beer?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, you do. So the trick to it is get a good quality ginger beer when you're making a mule. And I squeezed my blood oranges by hand back when I made these the first time. But now my grocery store actually has blood orange. Hey, you want to grab the blood orange juice too? Sorry, didn't mean to scream in your ear. He's probably got enough in here. But yeah, now they have it. So now I don't have to hand squeeze it. Oh, he needs lime juice too. My grocery store also, I love that my grocery store, they fresh squeeze lemon juice and lime juice every day. So I don't have to do that either. And because they do it, it doesn't have anything except lime juice in it. It doesn't have any stabilizers or anything in it. So it's awesome. Do you guys like mules as cocktails? And what are your favorite cocktails? What are your go-to, or if you don't, maybe you drink wine, beer, maybe you don't drink anything. Any of that's fine. We've been doing, off and on, we've been doing some mocktails so that we can cut down on our alcohol.
Oh, that's right. This
drinking.
is a real one. That's exciting.
This is, Bobby's excited. So, holy cow!
Oh my
gosh, Pops!
Popscuckles
That's
cheered.
awesome.
X2000.
Thank you so much. Do you want Robbie to cook for the next 5 minutes? Because you can activate that. Do you want him to cook for 5 minutes?
And you just hit your bit goal for the month.
Awesome.
So
Yay!
you have a
We
dish to
also hit
make
the
on
big
Sunday.
goal. Okay, we've got a dish to make on Sunday. So because we hit our big goal, on Sunday, we're gonna be making, one of the things, I already now know what we're gonna be making is a chocolate caramel rouleau. So it's gonna be a rouleau, it's a, like a cake, one of those rolled cakes with chocolate and caramel. And it's from, the recipe comes from a bakery in Seattle. So, awesome, that is great. Well, thank you, that helps me with my decision making for Sunday. So yay! Okay, so you were going for the goal, but do you want him to also cook for 5 minutes? We'll let the timer start after he's done with his cocktails. Because he's supposed to be doing the cocktails. Here.
Oh, right, glasses. Good call that we need glasses.
Yes. And let's see if my ice maker decides I need more ice than I really want. Because sometimes it does. There is a whole nother bottle of the blood orange juice out there too.
Oh, good. So we can have a round 2. That's exciting.
Yes, you may have more than one of these today.
Apparently
So-
bartending does not count as cooking, and I'm much better at this than anything
See?
over here.
I agree with you. I
Now
agree
we
with you,
go out
Papa
to
Brock.
the grill, and I'm okay, but
Yeah, should we use the grill next month if it's not too cold outside? Although this grill will heat up and it's cold outside. Before I got this grill, the grill that came with the house, because they had a built-in grill. It wasn't a very good grill. It wasn't a very good built-in. If it was cold outside, the hottest it would get is like 250. So you really couldn't do much with it. It's not good. All right, let me figure out what he's got to do next then.
because I certainly don't know what I'm doing.
So I think I'm going to have you start making the slaw, is what I think is going to happen. So you're going to get to cut cabbage.
Is
Look
that
how
fun?
exci-
You're
Look how
clapping.
excited
is that
he
fun?
is. He's so excited about that.
It's nothing a quick beverage won't fix.
All right. Because my
man.
pot is a little small, I'm just going to stir these apples up a little bit. And it's getting really juicy in there. And what we want it to happen is once these apples kind of release a lot of their moisture, we want that to kind of cook out. Reduce. That's the word I was looking for. Words are hard. So is this ready?
Yes. How is it?
It has the ginger beer in it? Yeah, it has the ginger beer in it. It's very delicious. What? It's very delicious. Oh, were you trying to do something here? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I was busy drinking and not paying attention.
Okay.
All right, so what should, oh, Negronis are excellent. I love
one is
Negronis.
yours?
Lemon drops, this one's mine. Lemon drops are good. Yeah, because we got to have a drink for Sunday too. And Robbie's liking all of those because they have alcohol in them.
All right, I'm ready to sub in here.
Are you? Okay, so you're gonna do Slaw.
Well, not really, but I will.
All right, are you guys watching? It is 6:16 by my clock over here. So you're gonna take.
What am I taking?
All right, first you're gonna go get a bowl down there. Get the.
But not this bowl.
Not that bowl. I'm gonna take my drink because I don't want us to get knocked over.
You don't have any proof that I've ever borrowed part of your beverage on stream. All right, I have a bowl.
All right, you need 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar.
Where would I find that?
You would find the
Oh, good,
ingredients
that's right
behind
behind me.
you. Where's our tablespoon? Here's the tablespoon right here.
Oh. So 2 of these in the bowl.
In the bowl.
Okay. I'm just gonna, there we go.
Oh, do I need to fix
No,
that?
no, it's fine. I'll just stand like this really awkwardly. All right, 1. Gotta count out loud. That's what Dana does. 2. All right. Are we done?
Okay, we're gonna need some ginger.
Oh,
so you're gonna have
no.
to,
Are we done with the rice
vinegar.
vinegar?
You're done with the vinegar.
Okay, we'll put that back over here.
Okay.
So
you
not
don't,
peel in
You
bowl.
do not want to put the peel in the bowl.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a mess then.
Okay, that's fine. Would you?
There we go.
You got it?
I'm making a big mess. You make this look
You
so
should-
easy.
I've done it a lot.
Do I not have a sharp enough spoon?
You just gotta use your muscles.
No, I think
There's
I-
floor ginger.
Floor
not My
ginger.
fault, not my fault.
It looks bad.
Keep going. See, Pops is saying, push with your thumb.
Maybe I was pulling. Maybe that. Whoop. You didn't see that. No one saw that. This is going just fine.
You're doing great. You're doing great. How much are you peeling?
The whole thing.
No, you don't need the whole thing.
Oh.
You're gonna grate about a teaspoon in there. So cut off the edge. That is, depends on where you're gonna be grating from. So cut off the edge where you're gonna be grating from.
I don't know what that means.
So like, which part is gonna go against here? You don't want to have the old yucky edge on it.
So there.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Chopped. Done.
Okay. You can grate about a teaspoon in there. Do not measure, just start putting some in there. It's fine. He doesn't like it when I say don't measure. He's a very numbers-oriented person.
I'd be much better at baking.
And everything has to be precise. My hair's very fluffy today.
So how do I know when to stop? You'll just tell me? Mm-hmm. Because I have to do that to
Yes,
get it to go in
you
there.
do. You learned from the pros. That's excellent. We're gonna have more honey in here too.
More honey. Mm-hmm. All right, well, if we have too much ginger, it's because she's busy reading. Hi, C Films.
Hi, C Films. You're a numbers person too.
I'm doing great. I'm helping.
Pop's also, we're doing great. Robbie has to cook for 5 minutes. All right, let's see.
More?
That's good. Now that's good. That's good. So now you're going to need a teaspoon of honey and a tablespoon of olive oil.
I can only handle one thing at a time. So a teaspoon of honey. Mm-hmm. Can I use this? No, that's a tablespoon.
Hello, Creative Kate. I saw you recently in somebody's stream. Thank you so much
for the
for the follow. And thank you so much for being here.
This.
Oh, so one of your degrees is in mathematical thinking. Awesome.
Am I allowed to
And
use this one?
visualization, yes.
She was yelling during a show. Well, not yelling. We're having a disagreement over the measuring devices on Worst Cooks last night.
Somebody used a regular, like, dry measuring cup to measure liquid. And got on the person, Amberell, and
Did you
Robbie's
give me
like,
the
that
trick,
doesn't
honey?
matter. Yes, I gave you the trick, honey. That is,
This honey is defective.
here. What you can do, here, let's use this one over here.
She did give me the trick, honey.
There you go.
Oh, can I just scoop it out?
Kind of, yeah, sure. You can do that. Oh, let me clean the whisk off
One.
for you real quick.
Wait, yes,
And
one.
now you need a tablespoon of honey, of olive oil. I think all I did was egg whites with this, so we're good.
Or like honey. Sorry, there was a second thing I was supposed to do.
Olive oil, tablespoon of olive oil.
Tablespoon?
Yeah.
What's
And
this
then you're
one?
gonna whisk all that together. Isn't Robbie doing excellent? Isn't this a good idea to have him pop in and do this every once in a while?
As long as you don't want any other camera angles.
Have you been measuring? Wait a minute, hang on.
Whisk,
Sometimes
whisk.
you measure, sometimes you want.
Make it a
So,
mess.
do the oil first and then the honey. It was really just dumping everything in there at the same time. I'm the same. Sometimes I measure, sometimes I don't. It drives Robbie crazy when I don't. It drove my mom crazy as well.
I try to use the wrong thing to measure liquids all the time, and it does drive her insane.
You know, C-Films, that is an excellent point that the oil will make the honey come out of the spoon faster if we were using the same measuring thing, but one was a teaspoon and one was a tablespoon. But you're absolutely right. That is a trick, by the way, everybody. If you're like, you've got something sticky that you need a tablespoon or a teaspoon of, if you spray it with spray stuff or swish some oil around in it first, it'll come out a lot easier. So thanks for bringing that up. I think that's great.
I try and do that when we're measuring drinks. If there's like simple syrup or something sticky we're doing, I'll put the sticky thing in first, and then the other liquid to kind of rinse it out as I'm going along.
Which seems to make sense, but honestly, the other way makes more sense. So, have you been measuring liquids wrong? You're supposed to measure liquids out of a liquid measuring cup. So, here, we'll do this. And let's see how close they are. Whoops.
Floor water.
Let me try that again.
Floor water.
Because that would be cheating if I put half the water on the floor. So this one came out exactly the same, or just a little less.
This is,
A teeny tiny less.
I think,
bit
sufficiently whisked.
less. Has it?
Yes.
There's water all over the floor.
Are you
Okay.
ready to take over again?
No, you still got some minutes.
She's terrible at math, but that's fine.
What was your?
That was
when
a
did
very
we
generous
start?
bit donation, so I'll keep going a little bit.
All right. I was just going to have you do this. So you just need to thinly slice. Let's get you to do this.
Thinly slice what? The ginger? I got ginger. What? No. No. This is a bowling ball.
He's a little goofy. We only need a cup of it, so that's not even going to be half. It's going to be about a quarter of it.
So don't cut it in half then.
Do not.
Like-
Yeah, you can cut it in half. That's fine.
want me to
Be
cut it in
easier.
half?
It's fine. So that's probably, I must have seen you in the Kanara stream somewhere, but thank you so much for being here. I love that, Creative Kate. Your wife uses soup spoons as a tablespoon for measuring. They are pretty close to a tablespoon, and it only matters.
Now what?
So kind of cut this part out. If you're measuring for cooking, just food, it's okay. If you're baking, you really definitely want to use the right kind of one, but not everyone is strong in math and numbers. This is absolutely correct. It is hard to slice. Okay, so can I tell you, I'm going to tell you.
I made Pac-Man.
She's not here tonight, but she tells this story as a friend of mine who's a therapist. And we had gone on a trip, and I was always the one who was in charge of figuring out, because like one of us would buy this and one of us would rent this and one of us would do that, and figuring out who owes who what at the end. Yes, but can I show you a better way to do it? Turn it this way.
Turn it flat, okay.
So it doesn't roll around on you. I'm just taking the top one off.
Just the top one.
And we're gonna show you. So we're gonna, yeah, let's go this way. And you're just gonna very
Poor Pac-Man.
thinly slice like that, okay?
Thin slices. All the way across, or not quite, since this is half and you didn't want half?
Yeah, probably about half of that. So anyways, my friend, I had done all of the math and she owed me $7. And so we worked together. So one day I bought her lunch because I went out. It was Taco Tuesday, but she likes quesadillas. So I bought her a quesadilla. And then she said to me, she goes, "Great, we're even now." And I was like, wait, so you owe me $7 and I buy you something else.
Yeah, you're even.
And now we're even.
That math checks out. How much of this did you want? Cut the whole thing?
No, I said about half.
Okay. Do I need to cut this again, or is it good in the slices?
I think that's gonna be okay. I usually like for slaws and stuff, I usually kind of go down that way to make it easier to put it on the fork. So yeah, and what's really funny is that she started off her school career to go into business and accounting. All right, where's
do I
our
get to
bowl?
walk away?
And then let's get it in the bowl.
Oh.
And then I'll do the next part of this.
Am I stirring this for you or anything? Or
Yeah,
nah?
just stick it in there for now. Because I got to get carrots and jalapenos and scallions in there. And one day we'll make some chicken. Okay. Now let's clean some of this up. He's done. But once every half hour, if you would like to see him cook, feel free. All right.
Thank you, Pops.
Huh? Oh. Good job, Robbie. Good job. I want to get him in the kitchen more. So still cooking these apples down. There's still a lot of liquid in them. I still want some of that liquid to cook off. Okay, so I have this handy dandy thing here. It looks like a Y peeler, but it actually, I'm supposed to grade this, and it does this. So I don't have to get a grater. Oh, is that in the way? Here, if we get this, you guys can see, maybe. See how it's got these two different sides on it? And this one has like little serrated edges on it. So when you do it, you get kind of this nice texture to put in your salad or your coleslaw. So that is what we're doing. I'm not sure where I got this, when I got it, why I got it, but I have it now. 5 minutes is over already. Robbie does have an apron. I bought Robbie an apron a couple of Christmases ago. It says dinner is coming, and it has the Stark Game of Thrones symbol on it. We'll have to make sure he wears that the next time he's cooking. So thanks for reminding us, Flashbang, that Robbie needs to wear his apron.
I was thinking that if I didn't wear it, that I might not have to help. And I was wrong.
Yep, that didn't work out real well for you, did it? All right. I think that's all the carrot I need. So we get some carrots in there. And what else did I say I needed? I needed jalapeno. And I need, Robbie's still got all the bar. Can you move the bar stuff off of here, please? I need a scallion. And I need jalapeno. All right, if you're new in here, one of the things I am excellent at doing is chopping up peppers and then touching my eyes and then hopping around and screaming about how much my eye hurts. So I'm gonna attempt not to do that today because that's not pleasant at all in any way, shape, or form. All right. So what cocktails? So far I've seen Negroni and lemon drop for cocktails on Sunday. Any other ideas? I know I love lemon drops. I also love Negronis. Robbie is okay with Negronis. He's not a big gin guy. So this is what the jalapenos are what make the make the slaw spicy. I should look and see if I'm supposed to put a whole one in there, huh?
I mean,
One jalapeno.
I think reading instructions is always good.
You think what?
Reading instructions is always good.
Yes, it is always good. You had to take a call. Where am I located? I am, we're in North Texas near Dallas, Fort Worth. So that is where we are. There are a lot of cooking streamers around here. Chef Steve is around here. He's fabulous. Nikki, Irish Kate. Who else? There's a bunch.
Is our whole menu going to be cocktails on Sunday?
Yes. Brandy separators are good. Yeah.
We've
love
got
brandy.
A whole list of ideas.
Let's see. I'm not doing just cocktails. So, hey, Morphine Bear. You're only here for this, but you need to leave. Oh, well, thank you for stopping by. I need your word, though, real quick. What's your word for 2022? Because I got to put it on your rock. Where everything is bigger, people like to think it. For sure. All right, here goes our green onion. Spaghetti tacos is one word, you think. I mean, if you would like that to be your word, spaghetti tacos, that is fine. Are you going to be around on Sunday? Have any ideas for food on Sunday? You always have very interesting ideas. I can't do the cookies on Sunday because I'm already doing a chocolate cake. So, woo! On Sunday, you guys have to decide what I'm cooking. I had the thingy-mabobber out somewhere. Where did I put it?
Thingy-mabobber.
Yes. This, the official name, the thingy-mabobber. And there we go. That's going to be our slaw. I'm just going to stick my fingers in there. I'm going to have a spicy slaw, and Robbie's probably going to put a ton of the hot sauce on his chicken. So
Indeed.
that's I need salt and pepper. Not using that. That's on the floor. That's a floor towel. So put a little salt, a little pepper in there. And that'll be done. We'll put that in the refrigerator till we're ready for it. Ooh, that's got some heat. Cake on a stick. I already have dessert. I'm still looking for a main dish, an appetizer. Kahlua and rum chata. I love rum. I love all of those fun like desserty drinks. Those are always so good. Morphine Bear, by the way, had suggested spaghetti tacos last time, and so we had to make spaghetti tacos. We made other tacos too. What kind of tacos did we make along with the spaghetti tacos? Do you remember?
I don't. I'm just thinking of the salmon ones from last time.
Yeah.
It was something else.
So we made spaghetti tacos. Anybody else out there have ever had spaghetti tacos?
It was different.
That is one word for it.
Did macadamias ever happen?
Not yet. So we'll do those in February. So look on the menu for those because I know you want me to do I'm going to do macadamia nuts with white chocolate chips and make some cookies. All right, let's get this in the oven. Then hot sauce, then chicken. Woohoo! So I need to add into here our lemon juice that I put somewhere. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see, your grandmother would be upset if she found out you made that. I was upset I made it.
After the first really weird bite, it wasn't too bad. It was weird, but it wasn't bad.
Oh, you guys can barely see me, but that's fine. All right, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. Let me see if I can find, this is 3/4. This will help it thicken up when
Thanks
it
for
goes in the
stopping
oven.
by, Morphine Bear.
Thank you so much. Macadamia, okay, yeah, for Sunday, for sure. You can post it in Discord. I'm gonna go look in there too. So we've got some cornstarch going in there. And I lost the lid already because I lose things. Let's see here. What about, do we want to do steak? We did do steak last month. We did do steak Diane. Is there another kind of steak everybody wants to see? Wow, this is a lot. This is a lot. Holy moly. I don't know how I'm going to make bars out of this unless it cooks down a lot.
It could be more like cakes.
This could be more like a cake, I think. Yeah. Or crumble, not really a cake. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to read the directions again over here. Yep. So this is the reserved crumble from, that's the crust as well. That's really sticky.
Is it because it has honey in it?
Mm-hmm. And too much honey.
There's no such thing.
It also has all healthy fats in it as well, or healthier fats. Because normally I would make a crumble with butter, because butter makes everything so much better. And maybe I will do that with this. Who knows? But just trying to do something different, something that's a little better for me. What's everybody else eating for dinner tonight? Robbie's getting hungry. He's going to start getting hangry over there soon. I promised him cheese and crackers, and then I forgot to put it out.
You're forgiven because somehow I forgot that you'd mentioned that.
Then I should have kept my mouth shut. Rice and beans. Always a good combo right there. All right. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my!
What's...
Thank you so much.
What is it? Oh my gosh. Hey, thank you, One Punch Woman. Thank you for all the gifted subs. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Wow. So One Punch Woman, we have, I don't even know who you, hi, thank you. I'm so glad you're here. Awesome. So tell me, we're doing rocks. You get to have your name on a rock. I know that doesn't sound very exciting, but it's kind of cool. And they're going to go in my garden. So I can always have my community out in my garden with me when I'm out there doing stuff in the spring. So we're putting names. So I'll put Punch Woman 1 2022. And then your word for the year that you want on the rock. So what is your word for the year? And I will... put that on here. 1 punch. I try to use my best handwriting, but it's really hard to write on rocks. So our little sub-goal line thing is, are you trying to fix that? Robbie's trying to fix that. So no pressure, you have plenty of time because I haven't even started the chicken yet and I still have to make the hot sauce. Let me know what your word is for the year and we'll get that on there. So I need to make this hot sauce. And a Nashville hot sauce is really not all that complicated as far as what's in it. It really is cayenne pepper, brown sugar, chili powder, garlic powder, and paprika. I don't know if I have enough of the cayenne pepper. But we want to put that, we have to melt that brown sugar. So let me get a little pot here. Sorry, that was loud. I try to get these out beforehand so that you guys don't have to.
the wrong thing. Hang on.
Oh no. Okay, what are you doing? Okay,
There.
is it good? Good.
It'll be fixed now.
Okay, cool.
My bad.
All right, so we're gonna use dark brown sugar. Make sure you're using dark brown sugar that has more molasses content in it, so it has a deeper flavor to it. Persistence. Yeah.
Might have added an extra 200 on there accidentally. Sorry.
All right, persistence. I think Robbie should make his hot sauce. I'm very bad at spelling on rocks. Oops,
Do you
okay.
want to show that?
Yep. So there we go. I'm gonna try and not drop it in the chicken. Ta-da. And there we go, persistence. Robbie's, it's like, Dana, you don't know what you're doing. There we go. So, and here's our basket. I'm gonna have to bring in more rocks. I have them in the garage painted. Okay, so for here is our chicken. This is our chicken thigh. So we're gonna get to that very, very soon. It is been soaking in buttermilk and hot sauce, just to add a little flavor to it. That is not part of the recipe that I have, which is a Michael Simon recipe. That's just something I'm adding to it. I need a couple of tablespoons of brown sugar in here. And all of our spoons are dirty. So I'm gonna have to wash one real quick. I'm gonna guess on the cooking shows they have like 5 sets of spoons. This goes on the floor. This is a floor towel. I'm gonna get that out of here. And let's see here. I'm so glad, thank you so much for gifting all of those subs. That is amazing. Thank you. So tell me a little bit about you, One Punch Woman. Where are you from? You have some ideas for what I can cook on Sunday? We met our bit goal, so I'm gonna be making a chocolate caramel rouleau rolled cake. I'm sure I'm butchering the French. The chocolat caramel rouleau. Pro athlete, oh! Thank you. Well, thank you for loving being here and blah, blah, blah. Words are hard. Words are hard. But thank you so much. Okay, so the other things that are going to go in here is cayenne pepper. Now, because this is Nashville hot chicken, it's supposed to have 6 tablespoons of cayenne. Guess what?
Holy moly, that sounds like a lot.
I don't have 6 tablespoons. I have about 2 in here. Oops, that's not what I need to put it in. So we're going to use what we have, which is about 2 1/2. And now I need to put that on my grocery list. You said you like hot things.
I do. That's apparently why it's so spicy.
Yes, it has a lot. So you're a pro athlete. What do you compete in or play? We're football fans around here. Well, Robbie is a football fan. I don't really have a team anymore because I'm from St. Louis and our teams keep leaving us. And no, I'm not a Dallas fan, even though we're in the Dallas area. Robbie is. So he's used to disappointment.
Hey.
Track and field. Oh, heptathlon. Is that 7 events? Is that what hept is? All right, I need a teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of paprika, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. And then we're gonna cook that. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. We redid, oh, I had 2 things of garlic powder. Who knew? There's the paprika. Yeah, I redid the kitchen in 2018. We'll guess at that
Just
one.
because I haven't done it in a while.
I mean, that wasn't like because I did something wrong. And let me clean that out. Yeah, so Robbie likes to count how many times I do things wrong. He's so supportive.
It's fine. There's not a counter on all my mistakes, so it's all good.
Yet.
No. We don't need that.
All right, so that's chili powder and that's some smoked paprika. All right, I'm gonna turn this on and let this kind of get into a nice gooey mess for Robbie. And I'm actually gonna start heating up this oil here. Because guess what? It's time to start getting the chicken ready. But I'm gonna clean up here a little bit first. Now I have not made this chicken before, so we're gonna have to be a little patient with me. Oh, I need sesame seeds too. What do the sesame seeds go into? Where are my sesame seeds?
Hey, a gray dusk.
There they are. Hey there, how are you doing? I know, roll the eyes, roll Robbie's eyes for him. That's what he needs. A jalapeno. Add the sesame seeds. This is supposed to go on our slaw. See me measuring? I'm measuring sesame seeds.
You're all done, Bravewood?
Your last roast of the day. Yay! All done for the day. If you guys don't know, Bravewood Beanery does roast her own coffee, but also could be roasting your own coffee too. She has roasted coffee for me and it was delicious. And I know she's got a website out there. All that good stuff. So very, very good. All right, let's see. What was I talking about? Something. I think this needs some liquid in it of some sort. Otherwise, it's just gonna scorch. So I'm going to put, just to make it a little spicier, we'll put a little hot sauce in there. How's that?
Yeah, she pours the entire bottle in.
This is not very hot. The cayenne pepper is what's gonna kill you on this.
It's gonna kill me?
Yeah.
Can we not?
I mean, you wanted the wheel of death as part of this broadcast, so.
That's safely in the other room now.
It is.
It's
We're
tucked
doing the
away.
rocks. When we first started streaming, which was only in May, we had a wheel that we'll probably bring out again at some point, and you got to spin it when there was a sub. And Robbie wanted to call it the Wheel of Death, and I'm like, really? Wheel of Death? That seems kind of mean.
So
All
that's where this came from.
You listen to me cook. Awesome. So Robbie likes things very, very spicy. When we did Nashville hot chicken in Nashville, he did not get the hottest. He got about, like there were 2 heats above what he had. And I got like the medium. So I like spicy if there's flavor, but I don't do well with a lot of spice. So if it's a small thing that's really spicy, it's good. But it'll wreck my stomach like for a couple of days if it's too spicy.
Because what did you order at Prince's? Was it the mild? And that's still pretty spicy there?
I thought I got the medium. Did I not get the medium? I got the medium, I think.
Might have. But it was still spicy.
I still think this needs more of this. We need something to dissolve things in. UK has gone to hell. What's happened? Did something happen today that I missed? Today is my day off where I don't have to, I just post my stuff for my stream. I don't sit on the computer. A sauce from the Hot One show. Ooh, yeah, no.
That sounds like a challenge.
Medium heated Hattie's. We didn't go to Hattie's. We went to Prince's.
Yeah,
so
we in hindsight, we probably should have made an effort to get to
go
Hattie's.
both. We just weren't there that long. So it
Yeah.
was hard to go to 2 different. And we went to Loveless Cafe because Gideas? Did Gideas?
I believe that's what you said. Yeah.
Suggested that. And that was really good. That's where we got the mountain of biscuits. All right, I'm trying to clean up here a little bit before we get to the chicken. Because I have left this kitchen looking like a wreck. And I didn't realize like streaming was gonna take so much time off of the air. I thought, streaming while you're cooking, no big deal.
Yeah, there's a little more to it than that.
A little bit. All right, do we want? See, it needs all that other cayenne for you.
Is it spicy?
That doesn't even have half the cayenne in it. It's supposed to have. So, but next time we go to Nashville, we'll get some Hattie B's. Are we planning on doing another Unchained road trip? By the way, when Robbie and I go on road trips, we try to eat at something other than chains. And so on our trip for 2 weeks, and we did stream during that, I think it was only on the last day that we ate at a chain. Well, no, there was another day we didn't eat anything from Dunkin' Donuts. I think I just got coffee.
To regional chains at least.
Yeah. So no big chains or anything. If we could get it here.
And that was only because we were starving. There wasn't really anything.
Well, we'd also been stuck on the highway for 3 hours without moving. That was a little spicy. All right, let's clean this up.
Sounds promising then. If you think it's spicy.
Yeah, but I'm more of a wimp than I'm kind of that. One day in Nashville. Oh, so you only got to go to Hattie B's, yeah. So I hear people, they're like, some people love Hattie B's and some people love Prince's more. Let's move this over here. Okay, I can't. That's spicy. It's real life here in my kitchen. This is what I do. Yep. So are we planning on doing that again this year?
I mean, we'll be doing something, yeah.
I mean, we've got to go head up to Nebraska anyway. We could do
we'll at least
an
hit some
Unchained.
stuff in the Midwest.
Yeah, we could do an Unchained and go hit things in like
Kansas City.
Wyoming, Dakotas. I haven't been to any of those places.
So you can cross off some states.
That's right, because Robbie on our last road trip checked off 13 states. How many states did you check off? A lot.
It was a lot. So I think we were in 20 or 21 states total, and I hadn't been to, like 13.
We went to a lot of states. So we started here in Texas, and we drove to North Carolina, over the course of over a few days. And then we drove up to Maine, and then we drove down to Niagara Falls, and then back down here to Texas. So it was a lot. It was a lot. I imagine the Dakotas are empty. I imagine Wyoming is pretty empty. I imagine Nebraska's pretty empty, and Kansas.
A lot of corn.
So, yeah, so the drink of the day to here is a mule with just blood orange in it, and it's one of Robbie's favorites.
It's delicious.
So, okay, so I'm gonna make the, breading. Well, I've got the oil. What is wrong with me? Words.
I don't know.
We're gonna get that heated up. And so in here, we're gonna be doing a lot of cornstarch. That's gonna be kind of the basis. Did I put it away? No, I didn't. Because we're gonna use 3/4 of a cup of cornstarch. And usually that's a smaller amount when I'm frying stuff. But for this, we're gonna do that much. And like I said, right here is our chicken. That is in buttermilk and hot sauce as well. Oh, so what was the other
we
cornstarch?
did walk across the bridge. They wouldn't let us into Canada, but I did technically get more than halfway across the bridge to say hello to Canada.
Oh.
Not really the same, but
Okay.
that's all we could do.
So I was supposed to do something with this chicken. We're gonna have to have 2 different things we do with it. Let me first get this on a rack after putting it in a Ziploc bag and shaking it. See, how many times have I said, read your entire recipe before you go and do a stream on it, Dana? I have said it so many times. And yet, I still forget to do it. I don't want that. I need this. So actually, scratch what I said. We're gonna put 1/2 cup of cornstarch in here. We're gonna put a teaspoon of baking powder in here. And I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this stuff. And then we are going to probably put salt and pepper is going to be my guess. Baking powder and a pinch of salt and pepper. Yep. So some salt. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do this first and then put it into the refrigerator for 2 hours. So this should have been the first thing we did. And it wasn't. So we're just gonna do it now, and then we're gonna do the second dip on it. Okay. So stick it in here, shake them up. So if this doesn't come out right, it's probably my fault. You know what I mean? It's getting a little clumpy.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's getting a little clumpy on there. Because I really should have drained it out of this first. And dried it a little bit. So let's see if I can get these other ones right. It's gonna taste fine. It just may be not the texture I want it to be, I'm sure. As I fling buttermilk across the room. But the chicken's kind of wet. It should have probably been damp. It's still gonna be good. It's still gonna be good, right? It's been hard to find chicken. Has anybody else had trouble finding chicken other than chicken breast and chicken tenders? I got to the store and a guy was putting out all of the chicken thighs.
And you're like,
I was like, I need one right now. Because I've gone a couple of times and haven't been able to find them. So mules are great. Oh, you could have waved across water. You could have. You could have. Robbie got to see it, and technically he got to say he was in Canada because he crossed the line on the bridge.
We went on the boat and got very wet.
All right. Yes, we did.
Because we were lucky that it wasn't too cold that day.
It also wasn't too crowded, which was really nice too. And so we were trying to eat regional foods every place we went. So when we were in Niagara Falls, since we were near Buffalo, we drove into Buffalo and had some real buffalo wings. And we also had beef on weck, which was really good. All right, so I'm going to use, this calls for rice flour. I thought I had some, I didn't. So I'm using this gluten-free all-purpose flour here. And, okay, so I've got my cornstarch in here, right? And now we're gonna put about a quarter of a cup of this rice flour in here. Oh, that's Rocky, by the way. Should we do puppy cam? Do you guys want to see the dogs? We haven't anybody asked for puppy cam. The shelves were empty for a few weeks. They're back to normal there. Oh, yeah, so Brittany says she would like to see the dogs. We're also going to put some turmeric and paprika in here as well. And again, I'm going to eyeball this because all of my spoons are dirty. So we want about a teaspoon of the turmeric, which will give it a nice golden flavor. It's also really great for inflammation. And then we want just a little bit of paprika. So not that big chunk that was about to fall in. Come on. Do you need the camera? Oh, you're gonna do it this way. That is Otis. This is my old man. Hi there, he is 14 and a half years old.
Thank you for the follow.
Hey, thank you. Let's see, JK. Thank you for the follow. I'm just gonna say JK because then there are a bunch of numbers. So thank you. Thank you for the follow. So you wanna take the camera and go do puppy cam? So Otis is my 14 and a half year old dog. He's been with us for a very long time. We won Otis in a fantasy football league. The name of our team was the Femme Fatales. We were the only girls team in our league. We came in second in the league, which was awesome, and mostly due to Kelsey's, my daughter's fabulous work. And then Rocky we got from a neighbor. And he's a multi-poo goat velociraptor. All right, are we ready to fry some chicken? I'm looking at my oil. It looks like it's probably hot enough. Yep, it's good. So we're gonna dip our chicken in here. This is way different than the way I usually make it. I don't make it that often, but the only kind of chicken I grew up eating was fried chicken because my dad did not like any other kind of chicken except for fried chicken. And we always had made it with beer and dredges. So there he is. I know, aren't they cute? You just measured your water with a dry measuring cup? Oh no. How will you ever survive? I've done the liquids with the dry measuring cups too. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. You guys want to see the chicken frying, right? That's kind of satisfying. It's so weird to have so much cornstarch on this because it's a weird texture compared to, where's my other chicken? Okay, so do you guys like really crispy chicken, sort of crispy chicken? What kind of ways do you like your fried chicken? Or are you like, Dana, I don't like fried chicken at all? Which I was surprised. I had a friend who I said, do you want to come over and have some fried chicken? And she goes, no, I don't like fried chicken. Crispy, me too. I am with you guys. All right, I need another one of these.
I also prefer boneless.
So these are boneless. I actually like the bones because it has more flavor. But I get it, it's easier to eat when you don't have the bones. So I don't want to crowd the pan, and 3 in here may even be a little crowded. So we'll let those go. You like all chicken. Awesome. So I was just talking with my trainer today who was working with a nutritionist who told him that chicken was not really good for him to eat because of his blood type and genes and stuff. Told him it was toxic, which I'm like, really? Anybody else ever hear that? Extra crispy, yes. Robbie is not, you don't really like, you like crispy, but not like extra crispy. Because like with bacon and everything, you prefer less crispy.
Yeah, that's true.
You've never had oh, you've never heard of the thing, or you've never had fried chicken? Because that would be really sad. See, so here's the interesting thing. It's not getting, I think with so much cornstarch, maybe it's not getting as golden as I would like it. I also don't want to cook it too long because they're not very big pieces. Never heard of chicken being toxic. Yeah, me either. Well, I know you eat chicken. Although I have to say, I don't remember my grandmother ever cooking chicken either. Like I said, my mom only made fried chicken. All right. Hopefully that chicken is done. Do you want to get a thermometer out and see if that chicken temperature is good?
It's not going in the oven?
Maybe. But the oven has got the dessert in it. Oh, I forgot to put that in the, okay, well, we're just going to have a piece of fried chicken with no stuff on it. I forgot to put it in here. Whoops. We'll just do those two. Because maybe we'll put them in the oven if they're not quite to temp. I usually do chicken with bones in it. What's it at? Yeah, it needs to go in the oven. Okay.
It's still going up, but...
All right. Are all of them that low?
That's the first one. Got up to 122.
Yeah,
That's
so these...
totally safe.
So we're gonna stick these in the oven and let them cook just a little bit more. I'll leave these other one in the oil for a little bit longer. The apples smell good. We'll see if it tastes good. That's the real test. Let's see. Chicken soup. Yeah, fast food places, yes. Goulash is typically, I think it's like Hungarian or Russian, isn't it? Oh, there goes the buzzer. Let me look at that and see how that looks. All right, we're gonna let that cool. All right, I'll show it to you guys. It smells good.
Oh, you want that one?
Yeah, it smells, if I can figure out where to put it. It smells good. We'll see how it tastes. See if it's if I can make bars out of it or if it's a little messy. It's always iffy when you do new recipes, you know, on a cooking stream that you haven't practiced before. But that's what you get from me. Oh, Korean fried chicken is really good, and that's real crispy, right? They usually like, it's not, is it double fried? Is that how they get it really crispy? I know they do it. It's encouraging for skittish cooks. Yeah, so here's the thing. When you're cooking something for the first time, or the second, or the fifth, you can mess it up anytime. If this makes you feel any better, I have made prime rib a lot over the years. Like, I don't buy it all the time, it's expensive, but I make it, I probably make it 3 or 4 times a year. And last Easter, I set my rib roast on fire. And there were very big flames outside. So, yeah, it was definitely on fire. I saved it.
And the house didn't burn down.
And the house didn't burn down. But also, my yelling didn't wake up Robbie. He was sleeping. So there's that. And there have been times on the stream something I've made hundreds of times and I've messed up. So you cured your last prime rib. You know what I usually do is I usually put my prime rib in, salt it lightly and put salt underneath it, and I stick it in the back of my fridge in the garage for a week or 2 before I actually cook it. It's really yummy that way. It loses some of the moisture, so it intensifies the flavors. Okay. Woo! This is the one I forgot to put the stuff on. You can see there's a little bit of a difference in the way they look. At least around here that does. Maybe it doesn't on the camera. Oh, I almost did it again. Let's put it in here. Then I would have definitely deserved an oops. If that were the case. Ooh, ow. That was hot. Pro tip of the day. Don't splash things.
Hot oil's hot.
Hot oil is hot. Don't drop things into the hot oil.
Place them.
Oops. It fell over.
As she throws it in there again.
I didn't throw it. It fell over. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of stuff over here, Robbie. Let me wash my hands really well since I was touching chicken. We're almost to the plating part. How exciting is that? I know Robbie's excited. What's that at? Okay, so that one's okay. What about the bigger piece? I think the oil is a little hotter now. Nope, that one needs to go in the... I'll put that one in the oven. Hot. I also am going to move this because it's hard to get to in the oven.
Did you want me to check the earlier ones in there or no?
No, they'll be fine. I'm making you hungry again. You know what's great about chicken thighs, and if you're one of those people who overcooks chicken a lot, which I used to do when I first was learning how to cook chicken, chicken thighs are the best because it's really hard to overcook them. You can do it. It's just not as easy to overcook as, say, a chicken breast. All right, I'm gonna taste this. And then I'm gonna give Robbie a bite with the hot sauce on it. That's good. All right, you want a bite? Hang on, I'm gonna put some hot sauce on it for you. As he's making himself another drink. I don't think I'm done with mine. Where is mine? Is that mine? Oh, okay.
It's really good.
You like it?
Like, that was only one good bite, like, but if I was taking more than one bite.
It'd be a little hot. And again, that only had half.
But you definitely like this, your level of spice. Mm-hmm. It's got some spice to it.
And that's only half.
I know.
The cayenne, not even half the cayenne. I'll let those go a little bit longer. See, they're starting to look pretty, but since they're not cooking all the way through and they're not burning yet, we'll let it go a little longer. And I'm once again making a mess. Let me get things out of the way that Robbie does not have to wash. I don't think anything will be too terribly difficult to wash tonight. That's good news. Now I have for myself, I have this honey vanilla that we put on top of the scallops that I had left over. I'm gonna try my chicken with that as well. I think that would be really good. Look at all the room over here when I get my stuff out of the way. You guys probably can't really see it, but anyways, hello, Fallen Age. Hello, hello, hello. We're finishing up frying some chicken. We're almost done. And I've made a tremendous mess in my kitchen, and I'm gonna have to clean it. Apparently, I'm getting more vodka. I'm not complaining. This is not me complaining. All right, will you, when you get a second, will you check that chicken? While I get some other stuff out of the way. Because Robbie does the dishes and I do the kitchen cleaning after the stream. And if you're not a food and drink streamer, this is the not fun part. Is it still not hot enough? What's it at?
147.
Okay, so
Small one. Oh, it's at 150.
so good. All right, they still need to go.
It's at 163.
Okay,
What's it be 6? Somehow that one got warmer.
this one did. We're just all about food. We're trying to be safe with our food here. All right, I think it needs to go in the oven just for a minute. Why don't you, here, I'll put these in the oven and then why don't you check the first ones, which are over on the left-hand side in here, and see if they're ready enough. Because I think they might be. While I clean this up, oh, what was I supposed to do?
Left-hand side first, you said?
Okay, so I did this completely wrong from what's in the book. So do not think that I did this right. What? What? What are you looking for?
Where's all the hot holding things?
The hot holding things? They should be over there somewhere. Because apparently,
One's there.
I'm gonna have to do this again and post pictures of it sometime. I was supposed to make more of a batter to put these in. Like it's supposed to have some water and vodka in it, and I did it as a dry one. And it makes so much more sense when you've got that much cornstarch in it that you would make a batter out of it. So it still tastes really good, but I think it might taste even better with the other stuff in it. So yeah. See, you always get to see me make the mistakes so you don't have to. I promise whatever I make on Sunday, I will actually read all of the directions first and then make it. Hopefully without any mistakes. But there's no guarantee of that. None. I make 0 guarantees. Okay. Anyway, so there you go. Real life, real Dana problems.
3 on the left now.
Okay. Well, let's take, oh, let me get something to take those out. Okay, so we're gonna take some of the chicken out here. Where did here, they're right here. The other one's probably in the laundry room. Okay. I'm taking some chicken out of the oven. I know you guys can't see. So here we go. Here's some chicken that is sliding around on the plate. This one I turned over. Let's do it that way, where it looks nice and crispy. And then we've got our slaw. We'll get some of that on the plate. That's a pretty dish right there. And Robbie's gonna want some of this hot sauce on his chicken.
Yes, I meant a potholder. Words.
Yes, pot holder. Mine are so bad. I need some new ones. I've had them for like 15 years. They got holes in them. All right, I'm leaving that off of one of them because I want to try putting this honey on it. And just a little bit. What did he get? Okay. All right, so there we go. That is what we're having for dinner tonight. And then he's taking a picture of the other thing over here. The other thing, otherwise known as the apple crumble. And that is our apple crumble there. Look, I got it in the shot, in the frame. All right, you ready to try some? My counter is very dirty. You'll hear me repeat things when I'm not happy about my counters and stuff like that. So, but hey, Vicariously, thank you for hanging in here this whole time. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We'll be back on Sunday at 5 o'clock making something.
We've got a huge list of your guys' suggestions.
Yes. So it'll be something probably. So we'll do, oh, I'm about to cough. Oh my gosh.
Is that spicy?
I haven't even tried it. Here, we'll put that on your side. I'm gonna try the other chicken that I put the honey, vanilla honey on. That's good.
This looks very temperature hot.
Mm-hmm. I like the honey on the chicken. It kind of reminds me of chicken and waffles. So despite the fact that I did this completely wrong, it still turned out really good. And then we're gonna try, we need to put some of those jalapenos on top there. Did we take a picture of the plate? Oh yeah, you did. Okay.
That is good. that spicy.
Well, this will not cool you off. It's less spicy. Are you sweating?
Not yet. That was one bite, but we might get there.
All right, I want to taste this with the hot sauce on it too, but I'm only going to do a little bit because if he's like, it's spicy, it's probably just beyond my spicy.
It'll definitely get there once I eat a whole one of these.
That's really good.
Oh, it's tasty.
And it has that depth of flavor, like it has flavor to it. It's not just spicy.
You did a very good job. I'm glad I didn't help ruin it.
No, you helped make dinner tonight. You cooked for like over 10 minutes today. I'm giving you credit for the extra minutes. So that was good.
I'm gonna go check the temperature on the thing.
I think you can just turn the oven off right now. And we'll get it afterwards. Look, he got hot sauce on the, oh, he's using the dessert fork for dinner. How cute. He's rolling his eyes. Can somebody roll Robbie's eyes for him? I'm just gonna eat right out of here because this is definitely not, maybe as it cools, it'll gel up some, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to cut this into bars. But it'll be a nice snack tomorrow. Thank you, Fajita Phantom. Robbie appreciates your help in this manner.
Ooh, it's spicy.
I'll have to play with this a little bit. I have to say it tastes a little like, it's not bad, but it doesn't like remind me of an apple crumble. It reminds me more of like maybe applesauce with granola.
165 is all we need, right?
Yeah. And so it's not bad. I mean, there's nothing wrong with applesauce. Thank you, Fallen Age. Robbie also appreciates your help as well. So yeah. We'll see what happens when it, there we go. There's the rest of the chicken right there. Okay. I think we're done cooking. I think we're done. So, did we make any decisions about dinner for Sunday?
Well,
Do we have a
we've
list?
got a nice list.
All right. Is all of that for the list for Sunday?
Well, some of it will be
Is there?
February.
There's football on Sunday, right?
Yes.
So maybe chili. You want chili for Sunday? Is it supposed to be cold? That was a lot of questions. I do that a lot.
Deer chili, maybe?
I don't know if I'll find venison, but I can definitely make chili.
There's also pho.
I could do that. Not very football-like though.
There was the pasta thing, the macaroni and bean soup, tamales,
Oh yeah, we're not making tamales on
chicken
Sunday.
caldo,
February somewhere.
chocolate-covered strawberries.
Anybody have any preference? Well, we're not doing desserts. Don't read because the dessert. We
That's
already
right,
know
that's
the
already-
dessert.
That's your caramel chocolate.
So I know for Super Bowl Sunday we're going to probably be making some stuff to eat during the football game. Okay, well I guess you'll find out what I decide. What is Dana going to decide for Sunday? She doesn't know yet. So I'll take a look at the list and I'll make a decision, but we're definitely making the chocolate caramel rolled cake with a fancy French name that is, the recipe comes from a bakery in Seattle. I've never made a rolled cake before, so that could be adventurous. So yeah. So there we go. All right, where do you want to go? You want to go to Minnesota Taz? Let's go visit somebody new. I've chatted with Minnesota Taz in other channels. So let's go and say, hey, we're from Dana's Kitchen, and let's be woo, right, okay? Thank you guys so much, so much for being here tonight. I really do appreciate this from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me that you guys are hanging out with me while I am just doing my thing in the kitchen and being a, you know, I don't know. I can't even think of the words, see? As I lose my words and you still hang in there with me. Hopefully we see you Sunday. Gimbap is okay. Fun. I will put that on the list. Here we go. Let's go say hello to Minnesota Taz. Thank you guys. See you on Sunday.